Well, howdy folks. This here is Magnus Booner. If you like beer, food, travel, and the outdoors, smack the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. In this video, we're going to make an Oatmeal Stout Reduction, and then we're going to cook it in some brownie bars. And we're going to get started right after we run the intro.
Gross.
So the first thing I'm going to get going is this Oatmeal Stout Reduction. I've got a quart, or 1 liter, of stout from our local brewery. So I'm going to take half a liter, or 1 pint, and put it in here, and then I'm going to reduce it down to half a cup. Do you like head? I like head. We better sample the quality of this, shouldn't we? That is chocolatey and delicious. So I'm going to take just a little bit of our butter and put it in here. What that is going to do is, as this boils, is that'll break down the head retention and help keep it from boiling over. Alright, I think we got that reduced down to about half a cup. It took us about this long. Let's measure this out and see how we did. We're just a skosh less than half a cup. There it is. That's half a cup. We're going to set this aside and let it cool while we mess with the other ingredients. You'll want to let it sit a good 10 minutes. Okay, so one of the keys to making delicious brownies is using good chocolate. I like to use this Ghirardelli chocolate. We need 8 ounces, which I think is 225 grams. My cheat sheet says that 8 ounces is 225 grams. I'm going to measure this out in grams, just to fuck with my brother Bottom. That's 225 grams if I've ever seen it. I'll tell you what, those are delicious. So we're just going to melt this in the microwave. We'll stir it about every 30 seconds until it's nice and smooth. Alrighty, we got this this chocolate all melted up with this butter. It's super smooth. And you know what? It'd be really cool if I had one of those Pyrex mixing bowls. I could have zapped this, then mixed it all together in there, but I don't. I got this stainless steel one. We'll queue up a spatula. I feel like I'm going to need one here soon anyway. Alright, next I'm going to add to this lovely melted mess. I've got a cup and a half, or 225 grams of brown sugar, so we're going to whisk that in. Whenever you're working over a bowl of batter like this, it's important to keep your long hippie hair out of the batter, because nobody wants to eat long hippie hair. Now we're going to whisk in that stout reduction. Toss in our salt. That was a teaspoon. It'll be down in the show notes. As always, recipes in the show notes. Now we got 3 eggs we're going to whisk in. You know what? We need some vanilla extract. A teaspoon and a half will do. That's a teaspoon and a half if I've ever seen it. Alright, now we're going to whisk in 1 cup, which is 150 grams of all-purpose flour. Alright, that is all whisked up. It's all mixed up. I like nuts in my brownies, and as everybody knows, the undisputed king of the nuts is the cashew. I'm going to use salted cashews because I love salt. It's actually my favorite food group. So let's find our overpriced Japanese chef knife and chop up some nuts. Do you like salty nuts? Now we'll add those nuts. So the key, or the trick, to making delicious brownies, you know, if you bake it off in like a 9x9 square Pyrex, everybody knows the best brownie is the corners with that nice crunchy bit. So to maximize corners, you can use a muffin tin or something of that nature. What I've got this little Krusty corn cobs Wagner corn stick pan. And so I'll butter this up, and I think that'll work really well for making these brownies. And I think to get it in there, it'd work really well to have this in this measuring cup. Let's see if it fits. Okay, I've got my my silicone pastry brush. I zapped a little ghee or clarified butter. And we're just going to brush these little buggers up. Alrighty, we got the oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to pop these in and bake them for 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, that has been 20 minutes. Let's see if these pass the old toothpick test. Oh yeah. She's coming out clean. Uh-oh. We got a tear.
Like shit. A shit. Really fucking shitty thing. You need to get your shit in order. Bullshit.
Well, I'll tell you what, if those are not beautiful looking brownie bites, I don't know what are. Let's give one a little go. Well. Well, let's give one a go. Oh, it smells good.
Like shit.
You get the nutty notes of those cashews, and that plays with the nutty notes of that oatmeal stout. You get the chocolate playing with the chocolate. Just have a nice complexity to them. I bet the texture's only going to improve as they cool. Because they're a little soft, you know. Those are delicious. Well, hey, hit me up here on the Instagram. You can also find me on the Twitter. This is my Twitter handle. Or hit me up on Facebook. I am Magnus Booner. And we'll be bringing you another epic video real soon. Pros.
And I don't want to hear any fucking more. Do you understand?